Swear to God.
Noob_r said now is working.
Yeah, we'll see how long. If he says something about the transfer right now, then fuck him, because like really.
Asura said yo song.
Yeah, Asura. Now now we are on cable, you know, like cable on laptop, like cable on console. So there is no fucking curva. If the stream go, there is something wrong with the Streamlab. If it goes down.
Come meet my crew, Sam. It's time for you to hit the road and start a new journey.
Time to start new journey. That episode 2 was so short.
Stream Elements said
Something more
Songitto
there.
1986 is now live. Streaming Death Stranding 2 on the beach. Join my Discord, we play games here. Hashtag gaming, hashtag Songitto, hashtag Discord 27.06.25.
Intoxicants successfully purged. Blood alcohol content nominal.
Well, it looks like someone needed a nap. Hope you like your new private room. Feel free to make yourself at home.
Wait, hold up. Where's the pod? Where's Lou?
Settle down, Sam. Lose with me. You'll see us soon enough. Welcome to Drawbridge, Sam. And to the DHV Magellan, our mobile base of operations. Come on, I'll help you get your bearings. This is the ship's armory. Here you can check your weapons and put them through their paces. These rooms over here belong to other members of the crew. They're pretty much the same as yours. And the shower's down at the end.
This is one hell of a ship you got here. Courtesy of the UCA, I'm guessing.
No. As I told you, Drawbridge is a civilian outfit. But we do have a generous patron with access to plenty of capital and tech.
Sounds like a UCA big shot.
Don't ask me. We've never met face to face. They value their privacy.
Seriously? No better than to believe that bullshit.
We've both been used and lied to before, it's true. But as long as they keep up their end, I won't pry. This is the headquarters of our humble operation. The bridge of the DHV Magellan. It's always like this when the DHV Magellan's on the move. Meet Tarman, our resident doctor and geophysicist. He's also the captain and pilot, in case you hadn't noticed. And a fellow Doom sufferer. The nav console offers a direct connection to the Tarkarans. The downside being that we all have to bathe in Karelium.
Happy to have you aboard, Sam. You'll have to excuse me if I don't shake your hand.
You steer this ship solo?
Yeah, though the computer does most of the work.
So this is a submarine?
Spot on. We dive into the tar and use it to travel underground.
Just beneath the surface of the Earth. There are currents we can ride almost anywhere.
So what's your role in all this?
Me? I make sure Drawbridge's grand plans go off without a hitch.
So you're the commander?
That's right. These days I'm fragile in name only.
Huh. So where are we headed?
At the moment, we're bound for the Plate Gate in Mexico. The one that you put on the network for us. Our destination is on the other side. Australia, which we've been asked to link up next.
You know, the problem is, not everybody wants to be part of the UCA.
That's not the plan, Sam. The UCA isn't looking to expand its borders. Just like with Mexico, they want to bring new regions into the network. That's our last, best hope of saving the world. Which is why we're here. Or more importantly, why you're here.
Well?
Ah, so Lou is the child's name. Hello? Excuse you. I too am a member of Drawbridge, believe it or not. It is an honor, Sam.
Is that a puppet?
What? Puppet? No, no! No, I am alive, and my own master.
This is Dahlman. A man whose cow wound up stuck inside a... Well, you get it. He used to be a spirit medium.
When I was still flesh and bone, of course. Regrettably, my transformation cost me my talents.
Lou, where are you?
Sam, that pod is empty. Oh. You know, no one should have to suffer such loss. I understand. Believe me, I do. Which is why, yes, I think you two should go on, one more adventure.
What are you talking about?
Well, take Lou. Yes, and link up Australia together. Like you did before in America. I'm sure a lengthy journey will help you to heal.
Sam, we've arrived. In case you're wondering, my hand is traveling through the tar currents, which is lucky because that's what allows me to keep this ship on course.
We're by that research lab you linked up last time.
The DHV Magellan can travel to and surface anywhere, provided it's within network coverage. A genuine mobile base of operations.
Still not fully equipped, though. It doesn't have any proper guns.
Need to fix that at some time.
Anyway, the DHV Magellan's here to back you up. As always, you'll be the one leading the way to expand the network. We'll be right behind you, providing you with support. Just so we're crystal clear, Sam. Our mission is to connect the whole Australian continent to the existing chiral network here in North America.
From halfway around the world, how are we supposed to do that again?
By using the Mexican plate gate. One you already put on the grid, remember? To get started, all you have to do is cross over and connect your Cupid to the nearest chiral network terminal. As you extend coverage, we'll move the DHV Magellan to keep up.
And you'll of course be traveling with your child. I mean, that's what Lou would want, right? A grand new adventure with Daddy. I'm excited for you.
Go and get your gear sorted. We'll be waiting.
You ready for another trip with Daddy? Okay, kiddo, let's go.
Yourself. I heard.
Sam, would you mind if I joined you?
Humor him. His knowledge and experience will probably come in handy down the road.
Yes. Really, Sam? Your buttocks? What about shotgun? I prefer the driver's seat.
Think you have a choice?
The fuck is happening?
What was that just now?
You saw it too, huh? Let's just say it's nothing new. I always got these flashes when I hooked up the pod.
Ah, the bleed-through effect, wherein the BB's memories are conflated with one's own. I'm sure someone explained it to you before. Though this is a little different, of course.
I really gotta deal with this shit again.
Sam, do you read me? You'll first need to access the Mexico side plate gate terminal. After we've confirmed network coverage, we can take the DHV Magellan and regroup at your position.
Feels good.
Somebody lend me a hand!
I haven't been outside in a long while. Let's get going, hmm? If nothing else, this journey should give you a chance to mourn.
Okay,
You know, I meant it when I said I understand how you feel. But if you hold on to the sadness, it will weigh you down like an anchor. However much it hurts, you must carry on and do what only you can do. Grieve, of course. But keep moving, Sam. Then, when all is said and done, you can take stock and decide what's next.
Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam. Safe travels.
the deal with them?
I've never seen them before. They almost look like they're on a pilgrimage.
They can just waltz right through the gate like that?
It would seem so. Once you extend coverage into Australia, the chiral network should afford us some additional security. Or at least allow us to maintain a record of whoever uses the gate. It bears repeating that the UCA does not intend to restrict access to it. They only want to ensure safe passage for everyone traveling between the continents. Brace yourself, Sam. It's a gatequake. Oh. And a big one at that.
Let's make our way to the plate gate. Carefully.
Well done.
Strange place, if ever I've seen one.
There should be a terminal this way. Let's keep moving.
again, Sam. The chiral network connection to Australia is holding steady. And you'll be happy to hear we made it here in one... Just to let you know, when you come back to the DHV Magellan, I'll...
Order completed. Well done.
Thank you, Sam. I'd like you to meet someone.
Hello, Sam. My name is Charlie.
Charlie's Drawbridge's patron.
Hear me out, Sam. I want you to help us bring Australia into the network. Drawbridge has been selected to oversee this critical operation. People saw what you did in Mexico and wanted more of the same.
What are you trying to pull?
There are reasons why I can't tell you who I am, Sam. But to be clear, I'm not APAS, nor am I your enemy.
What, you think I'm just gonna trust the words of some faceless mannequin?
I need you to trust me. I'm the one paying for the ship and this whole operation at considerable personal risk.
Nah, I want to see a face, or no deal.
A face? Very well. Since you won't take it from me, maybe it should come from someone you know. How's this? Pick one of your old comrades, and I'll speak to you with their voice. Who would you like? Who would you trust?
Hello, Ashura.
Ashura999 said hello song.
Call me dead man. I'm well acquainted with the dead.
Ashura999 said this one of the new games, right?
Yeah.
It's been a while, but not really. Mulligan, Locke, no. We're the same.
Sam, this is Di Hardman. Sam, it's Hardman. Sam, this is Di Hardman.
All right. Pulling up his profile from the database.
How about now, Sam? Feeling more at ease already, I'm sure.
You tell me, old buddy, if this is a UCA sanctioned op, who knows about it?
You misunderstand. Then again, there's a lot I still haven't explained to you, isn't there? I think it's time a certain someone made an appearance. I'd like you to meet the President.
The new president? The guy who took over after Di Hardman?
Not precisely. The UCA doesn't have a presidential system anymore. Di Hardman was the first and only president, making it one of the shortest-lived single executive administrations in history. One can only guess what he felt about it. Previously, the president was subject to the will of the people via popular vote every 4 years. APAS, however, is far more efficient. It can ascertain public opinion in real time and thereby determine the appropriate course of action. This led to the adoption of a new model.
President guy? You just told me he isn't really the president.
He is not the president of the UCA. Rather, he serves as the president of APAC. APAC is a privately owned corporation responsible for the operation and oversight of APAS, a service provider to which we may delegate day-to-day governance.
Your performance in Mexico was exemplary. We cannot thank you enough. Well done. Truly. I firmly believe that the only ones capable of expanding the network into Australia are those who helped establish it here at home. That means you, Sam. And you too, Fragile. APAS has determined that you have the highest probability of success.
Ashura999 said, how you liking Death Stranding 2?
I'm liking. I like it because I played the first one. But yeah, it's not something you like. It's not good for streaming.
In this endeavor, APAS and the chiral network are all built on UCA tech. If you expand their reach beyond our borders, then you're expanding their influence as well, aren't you?
A valid concern. But it wasn't the UCA that made the final decision. It was APAC, a private corporation. The UCA has no involvement whatsoever in this matter. Sam, it may interest you to know that linking up Australia will also serve a greater goal. You see, the plate gate that connects North America and Australia only matured after you united America with the chiral network. On that basis, we believe that a new gate will manifest somewhere within Australia once full chiral connectivity is achieved. At that time, APAS should have sufficient data to calculate the location of other points of connection between continents. With this information, APAS can then proceed to extrapolate the positions of these landmasses. In other words, this mission is not just about linking up a single continent. By connecting Australia, we will be one step closer to reclaiming a pre-Death Stranding world where everyone is part of a greater whole. I hope my answer alleviates your concern somewhat.
Guess so. Tell me, though, who's Charlie to you?
He may speak for me as necessary to ensure the operation proceeds according to plan. Our corporation, however, will calculate what factors are essential for your success and will provide you with direct support. Welcome aboard, Sam. Charlie, we'll take it from here.
It will be your job to travel the continent and connect the people, Sam. But know that everyone on this ship is ready and eager to back you up. You won't be on your own this time.
So, you're gonna do it?
Did it before. Seems like the only thing I'm good at.
Whatever, man.
Did you manage to get some sleep, Sam? I'd like to take a moment to go over the details of the request that Drawbridge has accessed it.
Looks like you've been supplied with a Drawbridge crew hat. Try it on for size. I have a feeling it'll suit your...
Okay, on a main order. I'm so tired.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Another curious vision.
All right, Sam. Let me give you a rundown of your new job. The big one. It's the same deal as America. The people here are isolated. The cities are cut off from one another. And so, to bring all of Australia into the chiral network, we want you to cross the continent and link up key locations using your Cupid. To begin with, you'll connect several facilities in sequence on your way to the closest city to here, West Fort Knott. Charlie will brief you on the order that will take you to the first facility.
Your first destination is home to what they're calling the government. They seek to establish a new and we would benefit from their support. We're already seeing anomalous chiralium read. There's even a BT area not far. A BB pod should allow you to use your Ultra deck to ascertain the location of BTs. But it's unclear if that pod will function correct. Proceed with the utmost caution.
Charlie may be our patron, but he likes to get his hands dirty whenever he's been an excellent advisor. I say this to assure you that any instructions Charlie gives have been discussed with and approved. All right, let's get to it. Review.
Updating with new data supplied by drawbridge from outside chiral.
APAS, and it seems it's added some new upgrades. It's my understanding that additional servers are currently being installed. Due to the timeless nature of the beach, the potential to boost APAS's capability. Its analysis will therefore grow more comprehensive. Experiment with
From Sapiens to Ludens. Kojima Production Cap, kurwa, everywhere you look there is Kojima.
APAS enhancements are now available.
Order deck's movements as you proceed.
Nie. Leave me alone. Oh my god.
The cheese man said I miss Tekken so much.
Shut up.
Might there be somewhere we can cross more easily? This river's rising. We mustn't underestimate the potential risks here.
Just a bit further now. Drawbridge, aren't you? So you really came, eh? Cut straight through BT territory just to bring us our cargo. That's quite a feat. Been waiting a long time for someone like you to show up. Let's see how well you were able to handle our delivery.
Hey.
Acceptable condition, I'd say. We appreciate you coming out. Like everyone says, already put... I got... Head...
Ja pierdolę.
The Cheese Man.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
A chiral communications transmission. With this network at our disposal, we want to build a world where even the... A world. Ever since the... was bad enough. Skyrocketed. Didn't rip the chiral... At least, to support... You... Before...
Kurwa.
The Cheese Man.
That was excellent work, Sam. With the government now part of the chiral network, we've successfully completed... I want to thank you for... To extend network coverage as far as West Fort Knott, our next order of business, the associated...
Kurwa, because I don't wanna listen to this. We already... All we have to do is connect everything.
A new sub-order is now available for you.
Hello, Sam. To aid you in your future orders, we prepared porter suits with camel patterns tailor-made for the... We've also provided you with a new basic porter suit with... Moving forward, I imagine you'll want to adjust your... Try...
God damn it.
time to take stock of your armaments? Sam, I can perform reconnaissance for you if you like. After all, there's no telling what might be waiting for us ahead.
Boom. Oh, for fuck's sake.
You a Porter? Those brigands, are they all gone? Wow, this is a relief. I was beginning to think I was done for. Give me a moment to confirm the order details. You put on a clinic out there. Well done. You seem like a portal. Go on. You quickly.
Now displaying your current portal grade.
Unlock this more. Ever seen some? If you can bring them all onto the network, we're confident. Anyway, now. And between, but this, you'll bet you could benefit from having it operational as well. Anyway, best way.
That's some good work. The DHV Magellan's parked not too far from you. You'll be able to pick up your next order on the ship. But before that, you should head back to your... I imagine you're both pretty tired.
Order completed. Well done.
Good day, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests. Please give it your all.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam. Remember to rest, Sam.
I don't know about you.
Said Yosong, how are you feeling today?
Perhaps we could take a break?
Who said that? Oh, yo, milkers. Wow, I was feeling bad, but then I came home and it became better. But maybe I spoke too soon.
Are you all right? You were talking in your sleep. Kept repeating the name Amelie.
Sam, Tarman here. I'd like to brief you on this next order of yours.
My word.
Are you all right, Sam? What was that just now? Did something happen?
Yeah.
Sam, about the next site we wanted you to bring online with the Cupid. It seems we have a little problem. The tar currents nearby have grown unstable. Under these conditions, it's unlikely we'll be able to establish a chiral network connection. Our scans have identified a potential cause. An unknown device located within a brigand outpost to the north of West Fort Knot. It's hardly an elegant solution, but we need you to destroy it. When you're ready, take on this main order to proceed. The client in this case is the musician. I can't wait to hear what he has to share with the network. Don't let us down, Sam. Hey, Sam, this is Tom. The disruptor device we need you to disable is... You should have no trouble whatsoever destroying it using MP bullets or MP shells. Alternatively, consider getting close enough to access the device directly. You can use your ring terminal to have APAS hack into it, allowing you to disable it without resorting to brute... Be advised though, Sam, that some of the brigands you'll encounter on site will be wearing armor protecting both their heads and that every one of these armored units will be wielding a rod. No doubt their aim is to fortify themselves against ranged attack. In light of this development, we've gone ahead and added armored enemies to our VR weapons and combat training program. This way you can experiment with various methods and find a mean. That's all the information. We're counting it.
Stream Elements.
Yo.
Said Songitto 1986 is now live. Streaming Death Stranding 2. On the beach. Join my Discord, we play games here. Hashtag gaming, hashtag Songitto, hashtag Discord 27.06.25.
What the fuck? Give me that fucking...
Sam, is your arsenal looking a little light, or is it just me?
Oh, fuck.
This must be the territory.
Here we go.
Oh, what?
Oh boy, that must hurt. Sam. You've disabled the target. All right, let's deliver the cargo.
Haha.
In order to survey an area, I have to rely on a very special power. My strength of will, you might say. The requisite focus can be rather exhausting, but I'm happy to grin and bear it since it's for your sake. So, if you deem it necessary, feel free to send me airborne as many times as you like. It won't use up any battery or chiral crystals either. All it requires is that I place my absolute faith in you. Which I do, so don't hesitate to ask for help.
Good day. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Hold on. You're with... Hope the brigands weren't too... Though you look okay. Alright. Nothing seems to be out of place here. We're all good. Where the hell did you find this? I'll definitely have more work. Okay?
Now display
which means everyone can finally listen to my songs. Then with the music player, you'll be able to set the mood for... And just like that, yeah, looks like my weapon did. So, but the... Anyway. Got it? Oh yeah.
Come on.
Thank you so much, Sam. I have high hopes for his work. So I think it's only fair that we could... Anyway, while the currents in the area have settled down, we've received a number... For one, a group of figures clad in red and a large unidentified black mass were observed just prior to this eruption. Needless to say, the anomalous tar current activity near... So we can't afford to ignore them and proceed with net... We've got no choice but to investigate and address any cause that may be present on site. The corresponding main order has been added to this delivery terminal. I've got a feeling a difficult fight might be ahead of you, Sam. I strongly...
I'll be looking forward to your next visit.
Just a little bit more.
legs.
Nearly at our destination. See anything suspicious?
Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes? Been a long time, Sam.
Fuck, how you still alive?
Oh, no, I'm just a ghost. Come to take my revenge on you and that bitch Fragile. All the way from the other side. Of course, there's no point in trying to kill you when you won't stay dead. But there are plenty of other ways to make you suffer. Huh? The kid kicked the bucket, huh? Shame. Goddamn shame. Then what, you just lugging that coffin or pod? Going on a walkabout? Well, that's touching. Even if you don't know a goddamn thing about Lou.
What are you saying?
Huh? Maybe I can't kill you, you won't die, but you can lose everything you love. And torture yourself for the rest of time, knowing that death will never come for you. So you go on your little walkabout. Go wherever you want, but I will be damned if I let you link up this continent. Not because extinction's my creed, though, no.
Nyotengu.
Hello, Nyotengu, how are you?
Well, I want to build a world where fear and violence are king. And who do you think will come out on top, Sam? You? With your hippy-dippy network? Or me?
Nyotengu.
With
Said
my
I.
more rough and tumble methods. I can't wait to find out. Just a good old-fashioned boss fight.
Loyalty or collaboration? The eternal choice. Let's put him to the test.
What the fuck?
Are you injured, Sam? What a hit. Cliche, but that one's gotta hurt. Are you okay, Sam? Nice one. That one seems to have done some damage. Well done, Sam. That last attack of yours seems to have left a mark. One seems to have done some damage. Well done, Sam. That last attack of yours seems to have left a mark. Whew, that was amazing, Sam. Great work. Now let's get this place on the chiral network.
Mm-hmm.
Decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Your name is Sam, isn't it? We owe you one. What in the hell was that thing anyway? It looked like a machine, but none I've ever seen before. Right. We need to assess the situation. I can tell you gave it your all. We appreciate the help. I hope we can continue. This moment's been a long time coming. Please use your Cupid to connect us.
Oh, like if I think that's the whole map and I have only the beginning. Holy shit.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Great. No issues establishing a chiral network connection. By the way, we've sent some folks out to recover the wreckage of that giant mech that is only prudent. If we learn anything of... Thanks again for...
Sam, due to your tireless efforts, West Fort Knot is now part of the a great achievement. However, this expansion has done little to address the anomalous activity observed across. Only by connecting all of Australia can we hope to resolve. And by doing so, we will create the optimal conditions for a new plate gate to manifest as well. We are one step closer to making the chiral verse a reality, and ensuring humanity overcomes extinction. The road ahead is still fraught with peril, but I have the utmost faith in your capabilities.
Sure.
Order completed. Well done.
Floating carriers.
Was it really Higgs? He's alive.
He called himself a ghost, but
He found a way back from the beach just so he could kill us.
it's definitely his voice I heard. I didn't get a good look at his face, but yeah. He said he came back to get revenge on you and me. Screwing with our plans to link up Australia was just another way to do that.
They were all in red. Just like the ones at your place. That could have been him too.
You think that was Higgs? Did you see him hurt Lou?
I'm not sure.
Fragile, I need you to remember.
I only caught a glimpse. But they were all wearing red. This is all my fault. I had him at my mercy on Amelie's beach. If I'd only finished him off, none of this would have happened.
No. You can't blame yourself. You know, something's been bugging me. Something he said. You don't know a goddamn thing about Lou. It hit me after. He's absolutely right. I mean, the kid's whole life is a total mystery to me. So I gotta ask. Can you look into Lou's past? Find out what you can? Charlie, you, the ship's crew, you all have connections within the UCA, right? And at least one of you has to have access to the UCA archives that were recovered by the Chiral Network.
All right, Sam. Let's see what we can find on Lou.
Really, Sam? There's such a thing as too tight. Oh. That must have been quite the nightmare. I can't feel my legs.
Lou.
Sam, this is Tarman. Feeling refreshed, I hope? Thanks to all your hard graft, the DHV Magellan can get around a lot more freely now. More specifically, we can travel between any two facilities that are connected to the chiral network by way of the tar currents. Naturally, this includes Mexico as well. If you're curious about how the folks in the places you visited are getting on, you can catch up on any recent developments by accessing the corpus via your ring terminal. And to have the Magellan travel to a given facility, simply open the map with your ring terminal and chart a course to your destination.
So, the files say you worked with Amelie to connect every... But that despite your best efforts, until Amelie found she single-handedly sealed off the extinction entity's beach, preventing countless BTs, and in doing so... But why am I telling you this? You were there to witness it all. And you, of all people, must know that humanity can never truly escape extinction. The ultimate goal of Drawbridge's mission is to overcome the... If we succeed, we will be fulfilled. At least that's how I see it.
If you refuse, there will be severe repercussions.
But what makes you think you have a choice?
Sam. Meanwhile, Tarman, for now, we would like you to focus on that is a task. As the network grows in size, we will have much more. That said, you won't be able to proceed until the situation at Westport Knot has... It appears that they're in dire need of additional... to the point that they don't even have enough to prepare cargo for your... This next order is intended to alleviate this. You're to restore the mine north of F1 and its monorail station to working order. After which, you'll deliver a large quantity of excavated materials from the mine. As this is a somewhat complicated order, I'll brief you on... Anyway, I'd appreciate it if you could make... All right, Sam. You'll need to work through several steps to complete this order. To begin with, collect the cache of materials waiting for you on the DHV Magellan. Take these to the mine north of F1. The location has been marked for you on your map. And when you arrive there, submit the materials using the terminal on site. This will allow you to restore the facility to working order. Next, access the terminal again to commence mining operation. If all goes well, a large quantity of material. You'll then need to deliver those materials to... Consider making use of the monorail located at the mine to make life easier. Upon... That's all there is to... On the... You can... These carriers are ideal for taking heavy cargo. And just remember that floating carriers require chiral crystals to function, so keep a supply on hand.
Sam, there's another porter here. Since you brought this site onto the chiral network,
Perhaps they thought they could make use of the additional data to make a safe run. Want to go and say hello?
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
Quake detected. Intensity. G-scale. 6.
Good morning to you. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, sir.
Security measures lifted.
Vital decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Not enough reason. Not enough re-
Well done, Sam.
Take care, Sam.
Very good, Sam. Now all you have to do is load the extracted materials onto the monorail for transport.
Now entering chiral network coverage. Cargo transported by the monorail has been placed in your private lock.
Did you actually manage to restore the monorail? With it back up and running, you'll be able to transport materials. Right. Sorry. Would you look at all this? I think it's safe to say we'll have nothing to worry about for a while. We've made some great strides in our research thanks to you. If it's all right, we'd like you to have this. Just wanted to let you know that we're increasing the amount of materials you can withdraw.
Now displaying your current quarter grade.
Oh, here's a little something extra as thanks. I got them just for you. They sure weren't easy to come by. A real... We... at the risk of... But, at least with this monorail operational, you can bring us luck. That's gonna go a long way towards getting other sections. We can fabricate pickup off-roaders now, by the way. I'm pretty fond of them myself. We're so grateful.
The people here now have more than enough supply. They should be able to prepare cargo for the... But first,
I have some information. Return to the DHV
Order completed. Well done.
Hey, Sam. How's it going? I have updates for you, if you have time.
I take it you've learned more about Lou?
We followed up on the message Deadman left for you at the lab. About how there was another BB-28, not Lou, who, according to the records, was decommissioned 4 years ago. The first time you and Lou met was about 2 years ago now, when you were entrusted with the BB previously issued to Bridges Corp's disposal. And together, the two of you made it all the way across North America.
Deadman and everyone else at Bridges, they all called Lou BB-28.
Right. Because that was Lou's serial number. You see, we found the records for... BB storage facility. By cross-referencing the data, we confirmed that after BB-28 was decommissioned 4 years ago, Lou was assigned the same designation and placed into storage.
So what you're telling me is that instead of getting a new serial number, Lou inherited an old one?
As for Lou's mother, following the C-section, it seems she passed away. And that, pretty much, is the extent of our recent discoveries. Without a still mother to provide support, it makes sense that Lou was kept in reserve. But we still have no idea who approved the serial number reassignment, much less why they did it.
Higgs said there were things I didn't know. Maybe this is what he was talking about.
I think it could be.
I want to know everything about Lou.
You're playing his game, Sam. Chasing after the past is what Higgs wants you to do.
I need to know where Lou came from. I have to know.
If you're sure, Sam, I'll keep digging. In the meantime, you should get plenty of rest before your next mission.
Seems Tarman decided to leave a few books for you. Right there, by your bed. Reading is a wonderful way to...
Save complete. Okay. It's enough for today. Yo, people, thank you for watching, whoever is still here. I'm tired, but I will continue tomorrow. Thank you for watching, whoever is still here again, and see you tomorrow.